2 years ago, we started our craziest project yet. We built this 2-story garage studio from the ground up with zero new construction experience. We paid cash for the materials and took our time along the way to get all the little details exactly right. But that was only the beginning, gang. Now it's time for the main event. It's time to build the actual house. It's going to be much bigger and much harder to build, especially with just 3 guys. And this time we have $300,000 and 365 days to build that 3,100 square foot dream home. Let's get started. What's up, guys? Paul with Stud Pack. Welcome back to the channel. In our previous video, you saw us finish the gable end with the zip. Looks awesome. And you also saw us announce our new product, MUCKENDER towels. Really excited about it. And we're having a super giveaway, so please make sure you enter, because we're gonna have a Zoom call with a bunch of our viewers. Now we have some sienna left over. We need some for the back part of the roof, but we actually have enough to do the porch ceiling, so why not use it? There's no point in bringing that back and getting some green zip, right? Let's use what's on site. So we already have our scaffold built right here. I've already got the first sheet marked for layout. Let's grab our tools and finish the ceiling. Why don't you put a little tick mark under each one of those joists so you're not hunting them.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I know the sheet is marked, but sometimes they don't line up perfectly, right?
Yeah, nice. All right, and then we're gonna go tight against this.
Oh no. Oh, dude.
Did it work?
No way.
Here. What was he trying to do?
He's trying to turn it on with his nose.
My nose isn't strong enough. It's just cartilage. That should be it.
Yeah, I'm not on a stud though.
Yeah.
Now let's move down and see if we break on that next one. Are you on a stud?
Go ahead and push down a little more.
The layout's wrong. So I can just cut it with the multi-tool, it's fine. All right, so I'm 1.5 to a stud, so add 3/4, trim that. I'm good, that's perfect.
All right.
All right, check this out, guys. So when Danny was here, him and Rad put all of these blocks in all along the top. So we have perimeter nailing for our zip here. If they didn't go around and put all these blocks in, we would not be able to nail this right here. So that was just kind of a little task that they did, setting us up for success right now. It's coming in clutch. Great use of scrap wood too.
A little notcher here on the end. And we're using scraps, guys. It's a perfect spot to use scraps.
Nice.
Beauty.
Beautiful. Nice cut, Paul.
Nice measuring rack.
Cool.
You gonna route the window?
Yeah, remind me.
And then have we introduced our 4th guy?
We have not introduced our 4th man.
Who we got here?
How's it going, everybody?
This is Jordan's cousin.
My cousin, Dad's nephew,
Yep.
Rad's
Cousin-in-law.
cousin-in-law.
Yep.
This is Caleb.
What's up, Caleb?
How's it going?
Caleb, you got any words for the people?
Not too many, no.
He's a man. He's a man of few words. So he's visiting with us for a week from SoCal. So I think, Rad, why don't you route this window and let Caleb watch, and then Caleb can actually route the other one. I think that'd be a great
Perfect.
learning experience for him.
Heck
Sounds
yeah.
great.
Learn how to use a big router like that.
Sounds good.
And Rad was just telling me off camera, he is so stoked to use that router.
Yeah.
He wants to actually route the rest of the house
Yep.
because he's that excited. So
Well,
Wait, what?
we actually had a lot of comments on the last video that we're routing the wrong direction, but actually we're not, guys. So
Yeah, check this out.
when you're on the inside of an opening, you route clockwise. The bit pulls itself to the framing on the outside. When you're on the outside of an opening is when you go counterclockwise.
So we're inside the studs. You're saying if we were to be on the outside of the cut of the stud, is what you're saying?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a little, I know it's, oh,
Yep.
I'm breaking the rules.
Yep.
So Jordan, sorry
What's-
guys.
what's the rule?
So the rule is always look through the phone, never talk to somebody and film
Yeah.
like
Dad just looks with his eyes and the camera ends up wherever.
Yeah.
But you have to look through. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so the way we're doing this window, if Rad starts on that left-hand side and goes clockwise, the rotation of the bit pulls the router bit into the wood.
Right.
Not away from the wood.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's important because when you're 30 feet up with no harness, that thing could throw you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's try this thing out.
Here we go.
See, now you can activate with your, there you go.
One-hander.
Yep.
I like that.
I knew you would.
Wow, that thing is quiet.
Isn't it?
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, that thing is quiet.
We could have a conversation while you're using that.
Really good.
Yep. Isn't that
That's
cool?
awesome. Yeah, it's so smooth.
Yep. it
You're
is.
gonna love this thing, Caleb.
I'm looking forward to it.
You're next, my friend.
Having 4 guys is incredibly epic. Caleb is filming, even though he's never done it before, but dude, when you're young, you can film, it'll be good. Rad is pulling that measurement, and now I can just read it. So I'm gonna call it out to Dad, who's down there marking it. So 11 3/8, Dad. And Dad is just looking at where we're measuring,
Yep.
and then drawing it on the piece accordingly. So we got the length, we got the height, you're good, bro.
Yeah, we don't even have to waste time to go get a ladder.
Right.
We got 2 here.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
and we just call it out. 6 1/4.
All right, come over here to me, Caleb. Yes, I've got this sheet oriented in the way it's going on the wall, and I'm just watching where they're holding their tape measure, and I'm just duplicating it here. They're not telling me, okay, I need this measurement, or I need this measurement, or this one, or this one. I'm just watching where they're measuring, and I'm duplicating it. That's why we're having such good success in all these pieces fitting. All right, I'm gonna go cut this last piece on the front.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Caleb.
That was perfect.
I do.
Here's your souvenir.
Perfect, brother.
Just kidding. It's fiberglass.
All right, guys, we have upgraded Caleb to 2 stories up on the scaffolding. He's doing great. We're gonna route this window. We are putting zip on the other side of the bridge. We're having a blast. Nice, dude. Picked up a little speed on that one.
Cool.
Is it because you're so high up and you just want to be done, or
No, I just.
get a little more comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. Clean cut. Great job, bro.
Thank you.
Even just having 1 extra guy, the productivity has shot through the roof. Rad's been going around all the windows, taping and flashing and just going crazy. He's doing a really good job, except for, no, I'm just kidding. And me and Caleb have been sheathing the other side of the bridge. So I'm gonna get up there and tape it while Rad's taping the window and I'm taping that side of the bridge. Rad and Caleb are gonna be building the scaffolding on the other side of the bridge.
Rad and Caleb.
What'd I say?
You said Rad and Caleb. But Rad's doing the windows.
I thought I said Dad and Caleb.
You said Rad.
Dad and Caleb are gonna be building the scaffolding. So, I mean, we have gotten so much done today. It's incredible.
Hey, big storm's coming tonight, gang, so we're gonna get some of that sienna zip and we're gonna cover the bridge, because last thing Jordan wants is it to flood in the bridge and then get everywhere
Yeah.
as soon as it's all dry.
If water gets in here, it's not getting out. So we need to cover it.
So it should just be 2?
I think 2 will work.
Yeah.
We're gonna get like inches of rain tonight. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, first rain
Flood
in
watch.
weeks.
Yeah, flood watch, all types of stuff. Nice, Caleb's got the stance.
All right, back. Go ahead and go above the things. Nice. All right, got it. Nice, bro. All right. You ready?
Boom. That's what I'm saying. Let's call that good.
Nice.
Nice job.
Nice.
Oh, legends. Caleb, how tall are you?
6'1".
6'1". I don't think I could have done that. I'm serious.
Yeah, it's helpful to have a tall guy on the site.
Yes.
That's for sure.
We don't have a tall guy.
We're all short guys.
Yeah.
So Paul's the tallest, and he's 6'1". All right, just putting some screws in there for the wind.
Yeah, I'm a wind. Uplift, uplift, uplift.
Yeah, looking good.
Should be good. That's cool, that's cool. But apparently the wind is coming from this way, so if water comes in here through the windows, I'm worried about it, because it's just gonna build up. There's nowhere for it to go. So, we are going to drill a drain hole. And I'm actually gonna go, I think right here, bud.
Right in the seam. I like it.
Yeah, so I'm on a floor joist. Then we'll be able to take the plug out and screw it back like a removable drain. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. So you're just gonna put that thing back and screw it back down, huh?
Yeah, we'll screw it back down, put some tape over it.
Cool.
Some zip tape. Roll the tape. Nice.
And it's okay. It's just 25-mile-an-hour south winds, and that's way it's south. So
We haven't had rain since before you left, so it's been like 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
So we need it for sure.
Yeah, since before you left, like so
10
many
months ago?
way longer ago.
yeah.
It hasn't rained for that long. I
yeah,
know.
3 weeks.
All right.
What do you put in between your thighs?
That's a guaranteed way to cut your thigh apart. Don't do that. So I forgot to lock the pins in the hole saw.
no.
So now all the torque of drilling through that subfloor has tightened this hole saw onto the mandrel.
We've done this before.
We've done this before. Okay.
Dude, I think the drill just broke.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
That's tough.
There.
Yeah.
Man. Don't do that. All right, guys, a quick pause in today's work to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Vevor. We've shown you a bunch of their tools before, and this little jewel right here is their electric pressure washer. Super affordable at right around $100. And it's really lightweight, and we assembled it in less than 5 minutes. It's got wheels on it, so it's easy to move around, a nice hose reel, tip storage. I've got the orange tip on there. Let's see how powerful this thing really is. That's pretty powerful. That's because of a 1500 watt motor, and you're getting 2000 PSI at the tip. And with all the tips they give you, it's perfect for all those pressure washing jobs. And it comes with plenty of hose, so I'm gonna wash my truck. All right, board is nice and clean, but here's a cool attachment if you want to put soap on your vehicle. Nice disconnect right there. And the pressure's still on, right? I can do this without turning off the hose. And so now I can put soap in there. And a really important safety feature. It has a safety right here, so it's off, so the gun is off. I can't pull the handle. Now the gun is on, and we put the 0 degree red tip on there to show you how powerful it is. So if you've been looking for an affordable pressure washer, here it is right here. We're gonna leave a link below in the description. And when you get to checkout, use the code BEBT5, 5% off, and it's a site-wide code, not just applicable to the pressure washer. You can use it on any of their hundreds and hundreds of tools. Thanks so much to Vevor for sending us this pressure washer and for sponsoring our video. We really appreciate it. All right, guys, back on site Monday morning. Had a couple inches of rain over the weekend, but in addition to the rain, really high winds. So the house fared really well. Got here this morning, had a ton of water in here, but that's okay because I just simply sweeped and squeegeed it out. We've got a low spot there and a low spot there. We already knew that. And the reason we got so much water here, because the rest of the house is really dry. Really happy with upstairs, just a couple of puddles, rain blowing in through the windows. But the reason we got so much water here, of course we got this gable end with all the windows, but we basically don't have a roof. So we want to get the roof sealed in, but check this out. We also did this Friday. Oops, sorry, Jordan. We put up a mock TV set. Jordan wanted to see what a 100-inch screen would look like. And this is pretty close. The width is right, just the height is an inch less than it's supposed to be, but close enough for us to see what that would look like. Pretty awesome. You can imagine if you're sitting about here looking at that, that would be great for a baseball game, football game, whatever you like. So let us know if you think a 100-inch TV is big enough for this room or if Jordan needs to go bigger. So the plan today is to finish getting the building dried in. And we're gonna start right here with the zip on this upper wall because we got a pile of it outside. I got it covered with a tarp over the weekend, but we wanna get it off of the pile and on the building. So if you come around here, we got an early start this morning. Already got the scaffolding built, well, the first row, and we're already starting to tape over here. Rad, you over here? There he is, doing his favorite thing. We're fixing all the tape because remember, this is the wall that got the other wall dragged on top and it kind of ruined some of the tape. So we're fixing all that and we're gonna build our way up and then zip all that all the way to that far corner. And then this wall's done and then we can pivot to this roof.
All right, guys, check this out. We got to retape almost everything on this wall because it got so damaged when that other wall rubbed against it. So look how gnarly that is. So we just kind of peeled it off and we're retaping it. Gonna be nice, good seal.
And you also cleaned off the zip tape with a muckender beforehand, right?
Yeah, like just the really dirty spots that were gonna affect the zip tape.
Yeah.
That mucky was nice. But check this out, guys. We actually never even nailed this corner piece all the way up. It was funny because right when we put in this gable end wall, we were like, okay, the first thing we're gonna do is tackle this corner, but we never did. So let's take care of that now. All right, guys, since this tape is so messed up and we're retaping it, we decided that we're just gonna go a little bit above it so we can get that nice seal on the actual zip. That way, we're not worrying about it getting through this old, messed up zip. We got some brand new stuff to cover it.
Yeah. Going about an eighth above.
Yeah.
Just to get a nice new seal.
Just anything we can do to make it nice
Totally.
and shiny. All right.
Nice.
Sweet.
Ready?
Yes, sir. You got the nail gun?
Yes. Nice, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Right under it. Beautiful.
Perfect.
All right, guys, I just handed them the last full sheet of Zip R, and that pretty much encapsulates the whole building. Now, we do have a little bit of a narrow run across the top, but that is a perfect use for all the scraps we have, because we have a ton
Absolutely.
of scraps. All right, let's put up that last little piece, grab some lunch, and we'll start running that top row. What you guys doing?
Waiting on you.
The last piece of wall.
The last biggest piece.
The last biggest piece, yeah.
Yeah, then we just got these little guys.
These little guys.
It's tall.
Oh, it's too tall. We didn't rip it to the height. 46.
My fault.
Come on, man. That's all right.
Nice.
Yeah, she'll go.
Congratulations on all your walls being sheathed, bro.
What's up?
Congratulations on all your walls being sheathed.
Thanks. Congratulations on sheathing all the walls.
Dude, thanks, dude.
Good job.
Good job. Good job, Paul.
Yeah. No full sheets left. That's massive.
Yep.
Nice counting.
Nice.
All right, nail it off, tape it off.
A little bit more tape, but I'd rather do that.
100%. All right, I'm gonna finish this.
You want me to go put lunch in the microwave?
Sounds good. What you doing?
I'm peeling foam. So some are easy, some peel right off, some are hard. Like that.
Wow.
Nice.
Why are you doing that?
Did you show them the detail out here? So these trusses are sticking out past the plane of this wall just a little bit. So our solution was to peel the foam off of this zip up here. That way the outer surface of the zip is flush. We're gaining a ½ inch essentially. So not my favorite, but we're gonna spray foam the inside of this anyway. So now basically we're gonna get just a tiny bit of thermal bridging on this heel on those trusses.
Right.
So that's just a few BTUs. I'm not gonna try to chase those. We'll spray foam it, we'll be good. So this piece is actually for the end, way down there. And this will be done. We can take the scaffolding down, move it down, and finish this side. All right, guys. We put up these two walls like 2 months ago, and we're finally getting to this little corner right here. So our zip didn't quite line up. Can't remember why. Oh, we left these long, right? And we routed those, but this was a drop. So we're gonna fill this in right here. Got that little piece.
Smallest we have.
Yep. And then I'm actually gonna come through here, and then I'm just gonna nail it to this piece of zip. See right, let's see how well I do.
Oh,
got it?
Miss.
Ah.
Nice.
All right, I'll just angle in a little bit.
You want this corner insulated like that bad, huh?
I told you, we're building you an ice chest, man, to live in. You're gonna live in a little cooler, man. Yeah,
okay.
it still looks so much better when it's like this though, right?
It would look like that.
And it's gonna take like 3 minutes.
Okay. Wow. Good thing that's getting covered with tape.
Yeah.
All right, guys, earlier in the video, I mentioned uplift. What am I talking about? Well, here in Texas, I'm talking about wind. But when we lived on the West Coast in California, we were talking about seismic, and you could have a wind event there as well. And uplift can actually pull the roof off of a building, or it can pull the walls off of your foundation. Because the only thing holding these walls to our slab, in addition to the gravity, because they weigh many, many tons, are these bolts and that little washer under the nut. So in California, we had to use a large washer right here, so the connection was much, much better. So I went online, like everybody does, and I found these 2-inch square washers, galvanized, hot dipped. So we're actually gonna go around, run that nut off, pull that washer, put that guy on there, and we'll have a much better connection. The other thing we have to do to meet code, we have to put in a few additional anchor bolts. Our code calls for an anchor bolt within 12 inches of each corner. We're good here, but we need one here. And we also need an anchor bolt 12 inches within each splice. So we're good here, but we need one here. So we're gonna start right here, take that nut off, put on a washer, one there, and then we're gonna add an anchor bolt right there. And I've got these 5.5 inches, 1/2 inch diameter wedge bolts. I have got everything ready. Bosch Bulldog with a 1/2 inch bit with a piece of tape for my depth. We have got a brand new M18 shop vac that Milwaukee sent us, really quiet. So we're gonna use that for dust control. And we got this guy with a 3/4 inch socket on it to get the nuts off and put them back on. And then we are going to drive the anchors into the slab with this brand new sledge Klein sent me. Who knew they make sledges? Little 4-pounder, look how cool that is. And see that hole right there? That is for bending rebar on site. Pretty neat. All right, Rad, why don't you start putting these washers on?
You got it.
And I'm gonna start drilling this hole. Some people drill a pilot hole, but I just run that 1/2 inch masonry bit right through the sill plate, does fine. So there we go, I'm all ready to go. Got the nut on there, I'm gonna hit the nut and not the bolt. Oh, that's nice. You know, I had my old wooden sledge that I cut the handle off. It's amazing what a new tool does, right? I've had that old sledge forever. This one just hits hard. It. Spinning. All right, this did not go as planned. Shoot, guys, I bent it. I bent the bolt.
Oh, when you hit it?
Yeah. All right. I'm actually just going to drill another one.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
All right. All right, that's how they're supposed to work. Sometimes you get one that doesn't cooperate. Who knows? Maybe I'm like on the edge of a piece of rebar.
Oh, that's a great beam.
There's a ton of rebar in there. All right, we got this one right here. All right, that looks so much better, and I know it's gonna make the inspector feel better. So speaking of uplift and tie downs, let's head upstairs and show you how we're gonna connect the roof to the walls. All right, guys, we took care of the uplift on the bottom plate with that washer. That washer was 62 cents each. I didn't go to the bigger size because the bigger size were almost $5 each. So that's gonna do the job down there. And this is gonna do the job up here. This is a Simpson H10S. It is made just for this. And what I love about it, you nail it into the truss or your joist, it nails into the top plates. But remember, our weak point here is this connection right here. There's only 3 nails. This could easily pull up. If you watched our video when we removed the top plates on the bottom wall, just pulled right up, right? So we want to connect the truss to the stud. And the other reason we're doing this is because our sheathing out here, we only have a little piece. Typically, it would make a connection between the top plates and the studs, but we just don't have that big a piece right there. So we're going to use these, and because of our layout, we can put one at every other truss. So we are going to go This one first. Nice. And this note right here, 8 nails required into the stud. So I just got to hit 8 of those. I'm actually going to put these on. 5, 6, 7.
I feel like we only need like 5 of those in the whole house. That's crazy. How come you didn't route it? Slacking.
I know a great drywall guy. Nice, bud. All right, so that's the plan now. The washers were 62 cents each. I got like 48 of them. These are over $6 each. I think I got 30 something of them. But for like what, Jordan, less than a couple $100, your house is much more securely attached to the foundation and won't blow away if we ever get a hurricane up here.
Perfect.
So that's the plan, guys. We're gonna do the rest and get this house attached to the slab. And while we're talking about attaching the trusses to our walls, we took care of it on the load-bearing walls, right? But what about right here on this interior non-load-bearing wall? We can't have that. We gotta lock that in place. And we can't have this moving either of the wall. So Builders First Source actually sent us a package of these screws to address that situation with our truss package. It's a Fasten Master NLB connector, and I'm just gonna read to you what it does. This fastening system connects the top plate of our non-load bearing wall to wood trusses. The connector allows for vertical deflection up and down of the truss without transferring vertical forces onto the non-load bearing wall. So here's what's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna go right in the middle. And when I come off here, you're gonna think I installed it wrong, but it's exactly the way it's supposed to be. All right, it stopped spinning, and then that is the correct installation. Now the truss can move up and down, but the wall can't move side to side. So we're gonna put every truss on layout, just like this one right here, and hit them all. All right, guys, we got a lot done in this video. We got the walls attached to the slab, we got the roof attached to the walls, and we got our non-load bearing walls attached to our trusses. We got the front porch sheath, we got some zip up, a lot done. In the background, window package ordered. Siding package ordered. Our goal is to have the windows and the siding done by Christmas. It's coming fast, but I think we can do it. Now, today is my wife's birthday, so I don't have time to go home and shower and change. We're all meeting at a restaurant. So it's the perfect opportunity to whip out a muck-ender and give myself a little bath before I change clothes. I brought a change of clothes in my truck, and I'm gonna clean up with one of these. It's gonna be awesome, save me a ton of time, and I'll do kind of the whole body thing, but I'll do that off camera. So guys, don't forget our muck-ender giveaway, right? We're gonna put a link in the description below. Enter to win, you're gonna get a care package and a chance to have a Zoom call with the Stud Pack gang. So bolt down your like button so it doesn't get pulled up in a windstorm. Smash it for us. Please subscribe to our channel if you're not a subscriber already. And we'll see you right back here on our very next Stud Pack video. Woo!